Hello! Welcome to the weekly Undertaking. I am your host, Mike, and this is my co-host, Alex.
Hey.
That was a little unenthusiastic.
No, I'm sorry. I was trying to think of something funny to say, and I don't know. That's what came out.
Nothing came to you?
Hey.
Hey. Comedic gold. Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm very tired. I just ran up and down the stairs a few times.
Many times, actually.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something.
What are you going to tell me?
It is excellent to sit down after a long day and have a delicious meal. Because let me tell you something. I have not eaten today.
You haven't eaten?
I've just realized this. I, in fact, have not eaten.
Well, that's probably why you're unenthusiastic and unenergetic.
Thank you. Yes. We'll blame it on that.
Yeah, your lack of food intake.
And allow me to share with you why, although you're already aware of the reason.
Please tell me again. It's a great story.
So, this week, on the Weekly Undertaking, we decided, or picked to...
Out of the pickin' bucket.
To cook something for each other this week.
Cook food.
Yes, and this whole week was, that. Hopefully for you, it was a little more involved, because for me, I'll get into it. Basically.
Okay. All right. Did you just cook a bowl of cereal?
No, not this time.
Are you sure?
I put a bowl of cereal in the oven, and it's like, why isn't this working? No. So
you forgot the milk, probably.
It
was just the bowl and the cereal.
And maybe it evaporated.
Maybe.
So basically,
that's how science works.
We were going to record at like 11 a.m. today.
Right.
Although life got in the way of me.
Because you have to be one of those employed people.
Oh my god, yeah, employed people. But basically, I was planning for this week of Undertaking to just be my lunch.
I honestly same. Like, I woke up,
yes.
I ate, and then I cooked. Yes. And then I was like, time for an early lunch.
And I'll be honest. I did cook, and then I did eat like a fourth of what I made. Because I was starving. That's once I realized there was no way in hell I was gonna see you before it's 9 p.m. now.
Yeah, exactly.
There was no way in hell we were seeing each other earlier.
Right. Well, the thing is, we had originally planned for like an 11 o'clock, 11:30 meetup. So I finished cooking, I cleaned up the station, and then I checked my phone, and Alex was like, "Hey, dude, we gotta postpone it till later tonight." That's my impression of you. Do you think it's a good one?
Well, like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Alex.
Hey.
I live 5 feet from you, but I talk like I'm from somewhere else. I don't know.
This is like a bad Brooklyn Italian accent. I don't know.
That was really hear my accent of you?
What?
Hi, I'm Mike. Get it? Because
holy crap,
we grew up in the same exact neighborhood, down to the block.
Literally 2 doors next to each other.
We should have not a lot of difference in our tone of voice. Yet I think I don't know. Where's this conversation going?
Well, what I was going to say is I was doing my impression of you to read you the text that you sent me saying, "Hey, we got to postpone it till later tonight."
All right. First of all, there was an H on that A.
A. Yeah.
And second of all,
Hay.
I don't have a follow-up point.
As you address in every text we do, just Hay. That's your go-to.
Hey. Okay, so this week
what my point was that I was like, now I made this, so I also ate about a fourth of what I made.
Now I made this.
Yeah, I'm hungry for my food.
Did you have dinner yet?
I did, but I'm very ready for second dinner. And third dinner.
On my way home, I bought snacks in CVS because I don't want to eat a whole thing.
I saw that. I thought that was going to be a bit that you had planned. There's like an entire. It looks like Halloween a few weeks early in a plastic CVS bag.
I do have a candy problem. But this was just me like, fucking like, oh, I'm sad. Mm-hmm. I need food, and I know I'm eating dinner with Mike in front of a microphone in like 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. What can I do to satiate my bloodlust? I know. Twizzlers.
Of all the things... Wait, is this the multi-flavored Twizzlers? Or is this
It's the pull and peel.
The pull and peel?
Yeah. You can have some later.
I will.
This is a whole food episode.
Is this cherry or is this...
I actually got both.
I
got cherry and watermelon.
Oh, God. All right.
I really... When I'm hungry, I buy way too many snacks. I also made cookies.
You make cookies too? Is that not your meal?
No, this is like the follow-up of our meal.
Were we supposed to make dessert too? Because I did not.
See, what had happened was... There was cookie dough in my fridge. That's the whole story.
So you just made cookies. That's completely valid.
So yeah, we have cookies too, and we have 2 dishes. So
these are pretty good.
thank you. So tell me,
You're
you're eating them now?
I give this a 8 out of 10.
Okay.
That's a pretty respectable grade.
You know, I liked these cookies too. I probably had like 2 or 3 throughout the day.
Oh wow, you've had a lot of self-control.
I brought a few with me on my.
Wait, I'm closing up the lid. Do you want one?
No, I'm having dinner in 3 minutes.
That's valid, but who says dinner has to come before dessert?
That's a good point, but I don't want to. I want to have a clean palate for whatever you present me. Now, tell me, Michael.
Okay.
This dish you prepared, because I don't know what it is.
Right.
It's sitting there in a plastic bag on my bed.
Right.
Which is a little concerning. But
I'm gonna surprise you.
Describe to me, in general terms, your week. Did you cook this like a few times? Did you do it once? Did you do research?
Okay. So this is a dish that. Hold on. Let me finish chewing my cookie.
Do you want to reveal it now, or because this vagueness is not going to help your description?
That's very true, but I'm going to describe it and then reveal it to you.
Okay.
I want to see if you can guess it. Actually,
You know what? That's fun.
Yeah. So this.
I like fun.
You like fun?
Yes.
I am also a fan of fun. It's a good band.
Oh yeah.
Some nights I stay up. Anyway.
Hey, songs are next week.
Yeah, true. Anyway, this is a dish that this is my favorite dish that my dad makes. And my dad cooks quite a lot. He's the one that cooks in our family, and he makes a lot of good dishes and a lot of okay dishes. But this
Oh shit.
Oh shit. My dad's gonna be so roasted if he listens to this.
More roasted than his roasts. Does he make roasts?
He occasionally.
Okay.
They're also pretty good. I put them in the good category.
Okay.
Yeah, his pot roast.
I gotta try one.
Unfortunately, I couldn't. His
couldn't
pot
make
roast,
an entire roast
I couldn't make the entire
for our
roast.
2-man podcast dinner.
I'm sorry.
Would be lunch.
I'm sorry, Alex. I didn't prepare a feast.
That's okay. I really scraped the bottom of the barrel too this week.
Okay. Well, I mean, this isn't. I made this. It's an Italian dish that my Irish father makes on the regular.
How fun.
Yeah, it's great. It's pasta.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that
I know
much.
what it is.
What is it?
It's the last word is also what you would have to not remember your troubles.
That was like some cryptic fortune cookie.
But you understood it.
I understood it, but you gotta say it.
But was I right?
You are right.
It's penne al vodka.
No.
No?
It's tortellini alla vodka.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Because we didn't have any penny in the house.
So tortellini alla vodka.
Yeah, that's my dish.
Wow, you went Italian.
I did go Italian because I've also always wanted to learn how to make this, and I made it once before, but I didn't have the recipe in front of me when I did it.
Ooh.
So my dad was coaching me through it. He's like, all right, now you chop up the onions and then you throw it in here, and now you grab this. And anyway, I was doing all of that. I was going through the motions, but I wasn't actually realizing what I was doing. So when I went to make it later on, a few weeks later, I was like, I don't know what to do. So this time I made sure that I wrote it down, and I made it once Thursday night, and then I made it this morning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What did you make?
Okay, so I don't know if you remember last week. I said that I had a dish the day we recorded that I liked so much that I said I was going to make it for today.
I do not remember this.
I believe I said it. I'm going to sound like an idiot if I didn't.
Can we roll the tape from last week?
Okay, play it now.
Play it now.
Because I had just eaten this dish, and I was like, there is a weekly undertaking where Mike and I have to learn to cook. So I'm going to make this. Yeah. This was literally 5 hours ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, thank you. Mm-hmm. There you go. Or didn't go.
Might not have gone.
There'll be a cricket sound if there was nothing. But anyway, I at the very least thought this.
Uh-huh. You thought that this was a good dish to have.
Okay, so this dish combines my 2 favorite pub foods into one.
2 favorite pub foods into one?
Yes.
Okay. So, I don't know what your favorite pub foods are.
Give me yours.
I'm going to give you mine. Wings.
Okay.
And cheeseburgers.
Wow, Mike. We have the same favorite pub foods.
You're kidding me.
I made, and I'm going to lift a little bucket, boneless wing sliders.
What the hell is this?
They're... Okay, you can apparently tell from the smell. Oh, sorry.
I can't smell.
Oh.
I can't smell it. It's too far away.
It's very powerful from where I'm sitting. It's cheese
Cheese.
and shredded chicken
Shredded chicken.
with buffalo sauce, a little bit of ranch,
Okay.
and more cheese.
Like, you go ranch?
Just a little bit.
Blue
The recipe
cheese, man.
called for
Blue
a
cheese.
little, just like a smidge. I don't like ranch either, but I wasn't straying from the recipe,
Fair
which
enough.
was by Tasty. You know that thing you see on Facebook every like other 30 seconds,
Oh, listen, there are so many recipes, videos being put on Facebook.
and they're all by Tasty.
Are they really?
Like probably like 70%.
Tasty makes, like, they must churn out a recipe like every 2 minutes.
Like they must be, yeah, they're probably incredible. But
I don't know.
so the one I had was a lot better
Okay.
because for the simple fact, well, the one I had like last week before we picked this Undertaking,
Right.
it was like, you know, boneless wings. They're like kind of just like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, with the spicy sauce on
Yeah,
top.
it was kind of just like a crispy chicken sandwich with buffalo sauce on it, and that was awesome.
Really?
It was so good. I freaked out and I loved it. So I wanted to make that, and I made 4.
Okay.
There are only 3 here.
There are only 3 here.
because I had one when all that shit went down earlier today.
You listen, you needed some comfort pub food.
Yeah.
For that work
And
shit.
you know what? Let me tell you, it's not like it doesn't taste like a pub because like pub food has that very like greasy like oh yes kind of taste.
Yes, it's like, yeah, I'm with you.
But this stuff, because I didn't use like grilled chicken or grilled like the chicken with the crust on it, whatever you call it.
What? Fried chicken?
Yeah,
There we go.
or well, whatever. Like I literally skinned a chicken, like a whole chicken for this meat.
You shredded this chicken.
Yes.
This wasn't like ground chicken from King Cullen or something.
No,
like
there
that.
was a whole chicken in this house this morning.
And now there is not.
Yes.
A part of it was shredded. So
and-
there are no bones in it, right? You took
No,
those
no,
out?
no bones.
Okay.
No bones.
So they're boneless chicken burger.
Do you
things.
want to have a chicken burger with bones in it?
Listen, I don't know. My preference when I'm eating a chicken wing is that there is a bone in it. I'm not a huge boneless guy.
I really prefer boneless.
Really? I like boneless pizza, but that's it.
You are so weird. Well, no, actually, that's not weird. Rather, it's a weird thing to clarify.
Listen, I don't know. There are weird people out there that eat weird things.
Yeah.
Tasty came out with a really strange
Boneless pizza
boneless
appetizer.
pizza. Yeah.
All
it's good.
right.
Anyway, I need to try this thing.
Yeah. So here's what I think we should do.
Okay.
My dog's barking up a storm again downstairs. We were trying to shut him up earlier. I love him.
He wants to be.
He's a loud pupper.
He's friendly.
So
He's trying to be. He's checking on us.
let's heat up this food.
Your food needs to be heated up too.
It's a little cool because
Okay.
you've been here for like half an hour already.
Yeah, that's true. Mine has
yeah.
been in the fridge since 11:30 this morning.
Yeah.
So.
So we're gonna heat up our food, and we'll come back to you and eat. I am excited.
Yeah.
Let's do this right now.
Should there be? Okay, cool.
Wait, what's your question?
I was gonna say, we should do this like a cooking show, like Master Chef or something like that. I don't know. I don't.
What do you mean? Like bring the microphone downstairs and
No. I mean, we should bring Gordon Ramsay on. Is what I'm saying.
Gordon Ramsay from Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
You said Master Chef.
I don't. What celebrity judges do they have on Master Chef?
I don't know.
Is
I
it
don't
Emerald?
watch Master Chef because Gordon Ramsay's not on it.
Valid point. We should call up Emerald. We should
You
have.
uncultured swine.
Clearly, you watch more of these cooking programs than I do.
Dude, Hell's Kitchen is the shit. It's like it's the same exact thing every season, but that same exact thing is fucking awesome.
I mean, if you have a good formula, why mess with it?
Yeah,
Which is. It's basically, from my understanding, it's Gordon Ramsay cursing people out.
It's a reality show, but with an angry British man.
Yeah.
And
You know what? I should watch it. That sounds like an
dude, it's like freaking great.
sounds like $1 million concept
Yeah,
right there.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It's like it's genuinely very entertaining. Anyway,
We don't have Gordon Ramsay or Emerald or Paula Deen or any other celebrity chef or Snoop
No.
Dogg. He's also on a cooking show now.
oh cool, not Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart. No.
She's not still in jail, is she?
No, I think she got out. I think
That was a while ago,
I
wasn't
think
it?
she's the one that's doing the program with Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
Which-
yeah. I think I heard of that.
That's gotta be really fun.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, we've both been in jail.
Yeah.
All right, Snoop Dogg been in jail?
He was on trial for murder for a while, but I
Okay.
don't know if he was ever convicted
That's
of
probably what I
anything.
was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look up that while we eat up this food.
Yeah, Chewie's
Well,
getting very angry.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, now our food is warm and orange and perfect.
Also, I looked it up. The MasterChef judges, if that's what I was looking up, are Aaron Sanchez, Christina Tosi,
Let me see it. Tosi?
Tosi,
I think it's Tosi.
and Graham Elliott.
I've never heard of any of them before this
I don't know.
moment.
I don't know if they're like celebrity judges or just people who are judges.
Well, listen, they are master chefs by definition of being on the show. It's like Mark Cuban is.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to make sure the mic worked again. It does.
Good.
Because look at that audio capture. It's a little low.
It is a little low.
So I just wanted to make sure we were good. I think our volume is low. Anyway.
Mark Cuban's a shark
Yes.
because he's on Shark Tank. Anyway, let's eat our food.
Yeah.
Which one are we eating
We
first?
heated first. I think we just try each other's.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be one. We'll discuss that one, and then we try the other one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But I want to try this, so I'm going to eat this. You
Okay.
can eat yours.
Yeah, I
or-
will eat mine.
Too?
Yeah.
This is
Tortellini alla vodka.
tortellini alla vodka.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for the dog in the background.
Yeah. I mean, he's a very good boy. You guys should appreciate the fact that you get to listen to such a melodious angel's bark.
He's lonely. He was alone all day. And
He'll tire himself out pretty quick.
hopefully.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Dude, I didn't even realize that I was eating it because I was talking about my dog.
You were just thinking about your dog.
It's pretty good. Mm-hmm. It kind of tastes like, it kind of has like the taste and texture of ravioli.
But
like-
tortellinis?
Yeah.
Have you never had tortellini before?
No.
Really?
No, not really.
I'm shocked.
Maybe like once. I'm not Italian as fuck. I don't think I've ever had tortellini.
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. It's one of my favorite pastas.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Is that just what tortellini kind of tastes like? Kind of like a ravioli?
I guess I never really thought about that before, but I
It
mean,
tastes like a ravioli.
it's another cheese-filled pasta, so I guess kind of.
Yeah. Dude, next time your dad makes this, I'm coming over.
I will let you, and I promise you, it tastes much better when freshly cooked than in the microwave for a minute and a half.
You know, it's still pretty good.
All right, I'm glad.
It's still pretty damn good. Wow.
I'm glad I got your approval.
I just feel better now.
It's a comfort food. It's definitely a comfort food.
Oh yeah.
So Gordon Ramsay, Snoop Dogg, Paula Deen, individual. Give me a rank. Do I survive the next week, or am I going home? Or
Have you seen MasterChef?
I've never seen MasterChef.
Well, neither have I. So I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't know. My sister and mom love watching the show, the British show, Britain's Next Great Baker, or something like that. And in that one, people go home. It's like American Idol, but for cooking, and
go
much
home and-
much less cutthroat.
They go home in Hell's Kitchen. So I'm gonna guess yes, they go home.
I would imagine that in order to become the master chef, you have to outlive other potential chefs that could become the master.
Now, Mike, let me tell you something else.
What?
Yours is better than mine. From me eating mine earlier. I don't know if it's gonna taste better now that it was heated up.
No, it was microwaved.
Yeah, yours is better.
This is also like I said, this is I think this is the 4th or 5th time in my life that I've made this, but this is the 2nd time I made it this week, so I was able to see like how it was done. But one thing that I did learn is that when you are cooking, you need to have all the ingredients before you start cooking, because my dad, because like I said, I was always watching my dad do it. He knew exactly what was coming when, so he was able to run around and like, oh god, the tomato sauce comes now, so I gotta go run down while this is cooking, and I have time to get it and do all. He was like gathering his things and throwing them in while it was all happening.
Like an old master who had done it more than once.
Exactly. Meanwhile, this morning I tried it, and I ended up like burning some of the onions and stuff like that, because I was like, oh god, I don't know where the vodka is. I don't know where the heavy cream, and I was running all over the place. So that's a lesson learned.
So you made this morning.
I made this from between 10:45 to 11:30 a.m. Yeah.
Nice. So, and you said you made it Thursday too?
I made it Thursday night, and that was what we had for dinner.
I didn't do mine more than once.
This is your first attempt at what are we calling this? We can't have
Buffalo sliders.
Buffalo sliders. This is your first attempt at buffalo sliders.
Yes. So, but like,
I also just am thinking, like, I wonder how the buffalo chicken is gonna taste now that we have all this incredible vodka sauce in our mouth.
oh yeah, we have water though, so we can palate cleanse.
Very true.
But no, yeah, I rambled on like for an hour or a half hour before we started. I had a really fucking tough week.
You did.
Like, a very, very long week. And along with that, like we had 2 undertakings this week. Well, more on that later.
Right.
But and it just like I literally every night I was like, there's no way I can cook it tonight. And I also only had 1 giant chicken. And I wasn't gonna go buy another one.
So wait, you mean to tell me? Wait, did you buy this gigantic chicken, or did you just have it in the house before this started?
It was purchased with the intent of making buffalo sliders.
Why didn't you just get like ground chicken or something?
Okay, well here's what happened. It was like Monday, right? Yeah, it was Monday. We recorded Sunday, so like we were off.
Right.
And my mom was going grocery food shopping, and she asked if you needed anything. I was like, yeah. And I sent her the list of ingredients for this stuff. Mm-hmm. And she just brought back a giant chicken, like a whole chicken. And I was like, this is not what I was envisioning.
Your mom was definitely...
Although, this will work.
Mm-hmm. Your mom is a lot more optimistic about your cooking abilities than you are.
Well, you know what? I also had to shred the cheese myself. Mm-hmm. Because we had cheese that was just like, they were in like slices.
Right.
But they weren't shredded.
Like cold cuts.
Yeah.
Right.
So I went at the cheese with a knife and just chopped it into little slices. You're holding back laughter.
Oh, yeah. So, wait. So you had a block of cheese, and you just took...
Slices.
A block of cheese slices, and you just... Okay, I see. That's funny. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to eat this now.
Yeah, go for it.
You know what? I am gonna go for it.
Let me know if it's still good after, I don't know how many hours. It was in the fridge, though.
It was.
And then heated up. So don't worry.
This is well, one thing I'm noticing is the bottom of the bun is a little wet, so I don't know if that's grease or if that's from...
I don't think that's grease, because there was nothing for grease to happen.
What do you mean for grease to happen? To form on? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
How does grease happen?
I don't... That's actually a really good question. I don't
know.
know.
Usually it's like fried grease, right?
Right, but
also then like cheese does it.
Cheese has...
Maybe there is grease.
All right.
But there's not a lot of grease.
All right. Well, let me try this now. This spicy... What temperature sauce is this?
It's like regular buffalo sauce.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
So it's like probably like a medium, but I didn't use a lot. So it's probably like a mild.
Oh, this is good.
You like it? I'm gonna try one again.
Do it.
Let's see how it is. Yeah, the bottom
definitely has the kick to it. Granted, I am what medical experts will call white, so I am not very accustomed to spice at all.
Medical experts
and also other
Doctor,
people.
I have concluded. This boy is white. Why'd you have to look at him naked?
Listen,
I'm a doctor.
In my professional experience, you can't be really sure until listen. I have the medical degree.
Why are you holding him like that? I resent that. You are a nurse. I am also a doctor. Get out.
This
is good.
That was a great scene that you just envisioned in which
two
doctors that one thinks that the other one's a nurse. Like that's...
Dude, those are the voices in my head. They always talk. Sometimes I just translate them into actual speech.
That's very concerning. I'm not going to lie. But regardless, I don't really have a palate for spices. I'm not really able to handle them very well.
I love spices, but I also cannot handle them.
Yeah, this is really good.
Did I ever tell you the story I went to Buffalo Wild Wings with some friends. I don't know why I'm telling the story. Just like, well, there's spice involved.
It's got wings and wings.
So we were all getting different wings. One of my friends, she's like a very competitive person. She ordered like the mild boneless wings. And the waiter got to me and I'm like, I'll have the medium, because I always get the medium.
Right.
and then she just kind of chased him down. It's like, give me the medium. Give me the medium. I was like, oh.
They didn't like.
Right.
She didn't try to. So she didn't challenge you. I appreciate the fact that she was able to realize what her level was. Like that she didn't go for hot or anything above that.
It was like, more like, I'm definitely tougher than Alex, and she is. She most certainly is, and she proved it. It's like she was not going to be shown up by me of all people.
Right.
The weenie man.
The weenie man. Is that how you're known among your friends?
That was my other nickname in high school.
Alex Weenie Man Shear.
Yes. Well, until senior year it was Weenie Boy.
Weenie Boy. Hey, listen, they respected your loss of innocence and progression into manhood. Those are some good friends. Those are some good supportive friends.
Let's talk about my manhood. Well, they have the privacy of our... Oh, this is really good. Yum.
So I've met Weenie Boy's approval. Weenie Man's approval, I'm sorry.
Yes, I approve.
I'm glad.
What do I approve of? I don't remember.
My Peniala vodka.
Oh, yeah.
Or tortellini alla
Dude,
vodka.
it's great. In fact, I'm going to stop eating my food. I'm going to go back to yours. Because this is better.
I also want to try this when it's fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, this was...
Because the buns are like... It's not bad, but they're a little stale, so that takes away from it like a little bit.
Yeah. Dude, when because I cooked the buns in the oven too. So they came out like almost like a grilled cheese texture where they were like really like crunchy.
Oh, that's cool. That's
and that was great.
Mm-hmm. But I can imagine how that would add to it.
Yeah, but I guess like after being in the fridge,
they lose the crunch.
Dude, yeah, there's no crunch. There's like sad crunch to them now. Like stale crunch.
Exactly.
Like, because these buns are not stale, but they feel that way because of the way they were prepared.
Because they were grilled, they were baked, and then frozen.
The one I had last Sunday, the bun was just put on after. Like, it was clearly a patty that was just in the boneless buffalo wings, and they just, like, put it on a bun. And that's it. Mm-hmm. And it was so much better than this.
I mean, don't get me wrong, this is fine. I mean, like, it's not a...
I'm glad I was able to do it.
Mm-hmm. Because, I am too.
Yeah, I wanted to because I fucking love buffalo. Mm-hmm. Buffalo sauce, buffalo wings.
I thought you were, what about the city? Do you like Buffalo City?
Never been, actually.
Buffalo Bills?
It's
a football team.
Oh.
Do you not know the Buffalo Bills?
No.
I feel like
yes.
Your dad watches a lot of sports. I'm surprised you don't know.
Did I tell you last week I stood in the middle of the Viking Stadium?
You did not tell me that. That's dope.
Here, I got a picture.
All right, show me the picture. It's dope. The Vikings are... I don't know what to make of the Vikings this year.
Here I am, just in the middle of the stadium.
That is actually really cool.
It was friggin' cool. It was really cool.
Why'd you take a picture on the 40-yard line?
Because that's where I was standing.
Dude, why didn't you go to the 50?
It was 10 yards away.
But like 50-yard line's like the midfield. That's where you go when you're gonna take a picture in front of a stadium. It's either that or in the touchdown zone. There's nothing special about the 40-yard line.
Also, I did see a wedding on the field. On the field. When we were taking the tour, because we were on a tour, I was there with my sister's volleyball team, strangely enough.
Did they play volleyball on the...
Not on the field.
That's upsetting.
But they've played in like gyms around the area. We were in That's why we were in Minnesota.
Right.
But we took a trip to the stadium. And just in the middle of the tour, excuse me, we just noticed on the field there were just two people in white and jerseys, and a dude marrying them.
So was the So wait, was it? I shouldn't assume it was a heterosexual couple.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for not assuming that. Really, that's very forward thinking.
Down with the heteronormative.
Yes, but you did ask if it was a heterosexual couple instead of asking who consisted of the couple. You still defaulted to heterosexual. I will point that out.
I feel like you're nitpicking.
Yes, PC nitpicking is literally the worst, and I'm sorry for doing it on air. But yeah.
So was the bride's dress entirely made of the Viking
uniforms?
It wasn't a dress.
No, it seemed to be like a like just the legal marriage. Like they,
Oh, okay.
I think they like had like a big wedding like after,
Right. Mm-hmm.
but like this was just like just for them type thing.
So this is their equivalent of going to the church to get married by the church and then going to their wedding. Their church is the Minnesota Vikings Stadium.
Look, here's what happened because we ran into them later. We ran into them at a bar.
Did you go to the wedding?
No,
Oh.
I wish we ran into them at a bar.
Upsetting. Yeah.
And my dad noticed them from across the hall, across the bar, and he like debated all throughout our meal whether or not to pay for their drinks, and he eventually did, which was a really kind thing to do.
It's a nice guy. Your dad's a nice guy.
And they were really cool about it. They came over and thanked us, and they told us the information that I told them. So congratulations to the lucky couple whose names I did not get.
I would be very surprised if they were listening, but if you are, good job.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Happy wedding
Our
and life.
large Minnesotan fan base.
That would be very weird if we had just in the middle of the country.
Dude, I forgot. We're talking about food.
Yes, we are. That's right. That's true. Did you see what they? I don't know. Did you see what they were catering the wedding with?
Well, they were at a bar.
Right.
It was just them and the football field, and then we saw them 10 minutes later at the bar. So they probably weren't getting married that day.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, they were married that day,
Yes.
legally speaking.
Okay.
We also don't know if they were getting married elsewhere. I gotta imagine that a wedding in a stadium like that would cost a lot of money, but
Probably not.
you don't think so?
Because no one was there. Just a tour.
Right. I guess the Vikings were away, right? Because it is football season.
Yeah. And like we learned on the tour, I learned so many Viking stadium facts. Not about the team, about the building.
Okay, could you name... Okay, so here's a question. Mm-hmm. Okay, tell me an interesting fact about Viking Stadium, or
Okay.
whatever the name of it is.
The stadium is used year-round for all different types of events, and the actual football games that the Vikings play in make up probably less than 10% of everything that goes on in that stadium.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's the exact number, but
So what's the name of
around
the
that.
stadium? Is it just Viking Stadium?
No, it has a corporate sponsor whose name escapes me.
Okay, tell me another trivia fact about Viking Stadium.
Great. This is where we've come to in this podcast.
I am very interested.
Okay, so there's like a big horn in the stadium that like at the beginning of each game or like whenever there's like someone very important there, they'll blow the horn and like a huge sound will come out. But it's really they just kind of stand there and then a guy on the other side of the stadium plays a sound effect.
I really wanted you to say the other guy just yells.
But they have a list of all the people who have ever blown the horn at a game, and there's only like 50 or so people on that list.
That's very interesting.
There's not a lot of people who blew that horn.
Any
So
celebrities?
probably exclusively.
Okay. Okay.
Whether or like from all different aspects of life, probably only important people.
Okay. So I have another question for you.
Fire away.
You've listed a lot of trivia about Viking Stadium.
No, I
Can you-
can't name a single player.
A single player on the team?
No.
Okay, can you name a single player on any football team?
Clay Matthews, is he still around?
I wish I knew that actually. I don't. I think he's retired.
He was a meme in my high school, so
Wait, okay, so you don't know what do you know what position he played?
he was a flutter butt.
That's not a position.
Are you sure?
I'm not a huge football fan, but I'm pretty sure that's not a real thing.
Can you tell I don't know a lot about football?
Do you know what team he played for?
The Wild Ones.
There's
The Wild Boys.
the Wild Boys.
No, that
The
that was the name of your improv group, right?
The Washington Wild Boys. How could I forget? Yes, we were an improv troupe that very briefly played football in Washington State. Oh man. But anyway, I'm glad you like the penny vodka.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It was real good.
I'm glad.
Thanks for this dinner. And just like any dinner, it was met with really fun and strange conversation.
I think your burger, your slider needs a little more lettuce and a little more cheese. That's my
like-
suggestion.
More lettuce.
Like not a lot, but just like maybe another leaf or two would help it.
Well, there's no lettuce in it.
Maybe a leaf or two on top would help the dish.
Dude, that's green shit. That's not going in my food. I'm kidding. But yeah, noted. And I do like lettuce. I'm actually a huge spinach fan, although I don't think spinach would work on this dish.
I don't think so.
I think
either.
it would actually be very gross. But like for most sandwiches,
Exceedingly so.
yeah. But actually, when I go to like a deli, I'm like, can I get spinach on my sandwich? And like 7 out of 10 times they're like, look at Mr. fucking Fancy Pants over here. Who wants spinach?
I would if I ordered.
And then they throw greasy lettuce on my sandwich.
How do you screw up cooking lettuce so much that you make it greasy?
You cook it. I spit on you, and I'm sorry.
That's gross. All right, that's
chewing
fine.
your delicious food. I think it's time for the pick and bucket.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We're
I
at
think you're
20 plus 14, 34.
Yeah, no, let's pick.
All
Well,
right.
we already know what it is.
I picked. Oh wait, that's
the wrong one.
Put it exclusively in the bucket. Okay, so here's the thing.
Yes. You explain.
Okay, because I haven't talked enough.
All right, you want me to explain?
No. I'll do
Okay.
it better.
All right.
So, last week after my little Minnesota problem, and that I didn't get home until super late, and we almost missed
because
our deadline.
Because he was trying to blow the horn.
Yes, and actually, you can take that out of context. So basically, we decided we were going to do this eventually, but we decided to push it up to today to do to record a week in advance. But to do that, we had to do 2 in 1 week, so that we had one for next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm asking them.
Oh, right. I mean, we can't exactly get feedback.
Yeah. So we picked at random again. So no magic this time, but the one we picked up is now that's what you call music. And for this week, we also had to make each other a playlist of 20 songs to exclusively listen to this week.
And I want to say, the 20 songs are the only music we're allowed to listen to because there was playoff baseball and I was in the car and I had to listen to
No,
that.
that's fine. I listened to some podcasts too.
Okay.
So that makes us even there. And not to spoil anything, but next episode's going to be a fucking ride. Because
Yeah, it is.
Michael, you fucking... I'm not even going to... Next week...
We'll put a little preview either at the end of this week or we'll release a 2-minute... we might release a 2-minute teaser for next week because we talked about what the next episode is. So I feel like we should give him a little something.
Oh, a little something. Here's a little something. One word to describe Mike's playlist: memes. That's all you're getting.
I had fun. 1 word to describe Alex's... Well, 2 words to describe Alex's playlist: deep cuts.
What does that mean?
Means no one fucking knows what songs you put in.
Yeah, that's true. But I really like that. Okay, anyway. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the Weekly Undertaking. If you like what we've heard today, make sure to stick the hell around. We got social media and a website and a YouTube channel all in the description, except for the YouTube channel. But you can find that on YouTube by searching the Morons, which is who we are. I'm Alex. This is Mike.
I'm Mike.
Yes.
Thank you for all that.
I ran out of steam at the end.
You did.
What
You
else
did.
do
I was
you
very
say?
impressed.
You usually... Oh, you usually do the goodbyes.
Right.
So I don't know. I've been trying my luck in the last few episodes.
Well, I should say that we also need to give a thank you, as we do a lot, to Adam Rudy, who writes both the theme song and the outro music. If you like the music that you hear anywhere on this show, it's because of Adam Rudy. Follow him on all social medias at TV's Adam Rudy.
Except for the stuff that we sing. That's full on original.
Oh yeah, the elevator delay music. Yeah,
I still have the tune stuck in my
It's
head.
musical improv right there. Well, thank you very much for listening. If you have a suggestion for the Weekly Undertaking, our
That's
contact
what I forgot. Email us. We have email in the bottom of the thing in the description,
Yes.
along with social medias, which I did previously say.
So either email us, DM us, comment on this podcast or on our YouTube
Throw
channel.
a rock through our window. We don't give a shit. Just get in
messenger
con-
pigeons,
Yeah.
anything. Write it on the back of a $20 bill. That would be pretty cool too. Mail
Yeah.
it to us. Regardless, let us know what we should do. Thank you. And thank you. We hope you come back next week. Until next week, don't
forget to challenge yourself
and
and try something new.
You just stole my freaking line.
I just stole your freaking... I thought you were gonna... Well, do it again.
What?
Do
Okay.
it again.
Don't forget to challenge yourself.
And try something new.
You're a dick.
You want to do it one more time?
No, I really don't, believe it
Okay.
or not.
That's it then.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.